What is going on, everybody? It's Rambler Gaming here again with another video today, but today's video is a little special. It's the first time that I'm going to be doing solo versus squads, and I think it's something different for the channel. I think that I use a lot of high skill maneuvers to outplay the 4 opponents that I'll normally be facing in this gameplay. I end up dropping about a 16 to 17 kill bomb at the end, and so I think it's a pretty good gameplay for you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to leave a like down below. Comment maybe your best kill that I got, or comment something that you enjoyed about this video. But without further ado, let's just get right into the gameplay. So we're going to be dropping into Tilted once again today, and it's such a busy place. I just love how it flows. I love all the people that drop there and all the high kills you can get off it. And so that's where we're going to start our journey today. So as I drop, I'm going to be landing into the big quads in the middle. It's my favorite place to drop because not only does it have a lot of loot in it, but there's also the 3 wood piles that are always there for you to get materials. So if you can come out of this building, you're going to have a decent amount of materials, and that's very important for being inside of Tilted. It's important to have materials for later on in the game and during the opening fights. But a pro tip is to never drop at the top, because if you drop at the top, you have to break through the floor. So I always go 1 below and try to get a gun. I'm not very happy with this revolver, so I leave, I drop down 2 flights, and I keep looking for a gun. I find this tack on the ground right here, and I think that this is perfect. I can finally challenge the people that are around. Going for the chest is never a smart idea because it takes too long to get a gun out. That's why you want to always look for those floor drops. Here, this guy just wasn't paying attention and didn't know where I was, and it was a quick, easy kill. See, these are the materials that I'm talking about. It's always good to farm these materials. This guy gets a lucky pump on me, but again, because he didn't hit his headshots or hit his shots, I was able to get the kill because the tag shoots faster than the pump. I know that there's more people around me, but it's more important that I just get some type of health back in me, because running around with 10 health makes you one hit to just about everything. And so because of that, I just quickly met up and I get ready for the next fight. I think now's a good time to talk about the crystals that they added into the game. I don't really like running them because it makes everybody know where you are. Like, I know there's 2 people jumping around right now, and I know exactly where they're going to be. So I just know that since they're below me, I can just run down and try to find them. It's just an easy kill. He's so obvious, and he doesn't really have any weapons, that I can just get a quick kill. Most people just prioritize the crystals over guns, and so they think they can just jump around. That's not how you want to play. You want to get looted up and then maybe get kills. These next 2 kills are just showing off the precision of the AR burst here, and just 2 easy headshot kills over here. Going into this next fight, like, this is why you always want to have at least some materials on you. I see a guy in the far, and he starts coming over towards me. The first thing that I'm going to do is try to take some easy shots, but since I'm on the low ground right now, I need to back up. I build up, and since he's way too far away, I just sit and make sure he comes a little closer. I shoot him down, and then once he falls to the ground, I know that I'll have the high ground, and I'll be able to push him. He'll have to build up to me if he wants to come up, so since I get there before he does, I can get the easy headshot with the pump. He's running right up into my shotgun, and with that, there's just nothing he can do. I hear somebody else running around below me, and I know he's getting a mini, so maybe I can go for a kill. Unfortunately, I peeked the wrong side, and he gets a huge hit on me. With this, I have to back up and try to play my life. Now that I see that he's struggling to build in here, I think it's an open opportunity for me to take, and so I have to kill him right away because I don't want his teammates to come around, and I think he might have meds. Unfortunately, he only has minis, and that's not what we were looking for, but 50 health is better than no health, and so we're going to have to run with that for now. We're going to get meted up and try to kill that guy that was shooting at us from the corner of Taco. We eventually run into this L apartment building over here, and I'm looking to see if he peeks me. Unfortunately, he gets killed by somebody on top of the hill, and I noticed that he dropped a lot of his loot below him. So when this happens, I think that I can go over and steal something. Hopefully he had a medkit for me because I only have 10 health. And that's exactly what happens. I see the medkit on the ground, I quickly pick it up, and I'm going to run on into the bottom of Taco. The guy has no idea that I'm here, and he probably heard the fact that I opened up the metal door, but I have to take the risk because I only have 60 health. Once I finish popping this medkit, I know it's time for me to get into my fight. I have my shotgun out because I feel like he's going to be pushing me. I go right on up to top of Taco, and I see that he's on the high ground. We gotta shoot him down because if we want to push, we need to take that away from him. I miss the ramp on top of Taco, so I go a little too low, and so he shoots me a couple times. Someone's behind us shooting us, so we have to drop down. We can't stay on the high ground or else we're going to get sandwiched. We end up chasing this guy down below, but I know that we can end up killing him because we're on the hunt and he's pretty much just running for his life. After missing a couple shots, I realized that the best thing for us to do is run back up. Since I'm not prepared to fight him yet, and my guns are not ready, I have to just continually build up. He realizes that, and there's nothing he can do, so he runs away. As we keep trying to build up, we realize that he's higher than us, and so we just want to get down below and protect ourselves. We realize that now that he's just running, he's such low health, we've hit him so many times that we can just hunt him down. This over-aggressive play probably wasn't the smartest idea, but again, we build to try to protect ourselves, and once he gets blocked, he runs around, we jump on top of the ice cream truck, and we get the easy kill. We shouldn't have chased him so much, and we shouldn't have stopped building. If we kept building, that could have been a much cleaner play, but we got the kill nonetheless, and we're rolling at 9 kills right now. I heard some footsteps above me, and so I realized that I need to go on top of Big Red. And what I do is, instead of going through the building, I just build up to the side. And what I see is, once I notice he's there, we quickly put a wall in front of us to protect ourselves, and we always want to build two above them. When we do that, we stop them from hitting a lucky jump pump on us. And even though he didn't contest us on the high ground, he dropped down and tried to run away, but we still practice good etiquette. We still practice that defending ourselves and preparing for a fight, even though he didn't take it. We dropped down, and I don't think I should have lost that 20 health, and I thought that was kind of ridiculous, but it doesn't matter because we're going to find some more meds later on, but that's what I'm looking for right now. And once I find on the bus, I quickly box up and pop the med kit. We move out onto Tilted and around, and we find that we're outside Pleasant at this point. I see 2 people in front of us, and I try to get a kill with this hunting rifle. I miss, but I absolutely tear through the guy on the right's shields, and I tear through him, so I know he's very low on health. With that in mind, I know that I can kind of contest his teammate because he's not looking at me. They probably communicated and realized that it's time to rotate, and so since I know that I pretty much shredded one of them, I do the double ramp technique and protect myself. He has an MG, and what that means is that we can't sit and build. We have to always be moving and always try to fake him out and always use more structures to our advantage. Once I get above him, I get a shotgun shot on him and I knock him down. When you're facing someone with an MG, it's not the best to sit and defend yourself with building. You just need to find a way to get natural cover, close the distance, and then get a kill. I know his friend's on top of the gas station, so I try to hit him with a hunting rifle. But since, again, I have that high ground, he keeps trying to push me, and he has his building out, and I have my gun out. With that in mind, I know that I can just kill him with the AR very quickly. As I'm about to loot him up, I forget about the storm, and once I see the storms coming, it's time for me to run. But at the same time, somebody else has the same idea that I did. He's coming to push me after a fight. And so with that, I take a shot, and then I immediately build. Always building to protect myself, trying to put that 100 HP buffer down. And right now, we're both running from the storm, but I know that I need to find some way to kill him. With that in mind, I find a way to sneak by him, protect myself by building all these walls in front of me. Once he jumps down and tries to get a jump pump, I block him once again with my building. And now I'm on the high ground and he's on the low ground. He's trying to med up, but I burn through all of his building above me, and with that, I know he has to be low. So, with that in mind, I just dropped down, and this was a bad play by my end. I got too aggressive because I thought it was low, but we practiced that same technique of building and protecting ourselves. I got to the high ground first, I had my shotgun out, he had his building out, and I got the kill. There wasn't really much he could do in that situation because he wasn't quick enough on the build when he was running away. Because once he fell down from the ramp that I moved up on, he had to reestablish his high ground and reestablish his viewpoint for me, and I was just waiting for him with the pump because I knew what he was going to do. I knew his play, and if he did build a wall and build up, we would have been ready for it. But since I took my pump shot and I got ready before he didn't really have a chance. And now we're going into the final fight. It's 5 people left, so it's 1 versus 4. And basically the best thing you can do in this situation is to try to eliminate one of them and try to even it out. 3 versus 1 isn't good, but 4 versus 1 is worse. So if you can get a quick down on one like I did, you can easily get ready for the fight. This guy pushes me one at a time, and instead of pushing together, this group just decided to take quick 1v1s, and that's not how you want to play. So I take advantage of this by winning every single 1 by 1. They whittle down my health a lot, and I'm down to just 40 HP, but I just stay calm. This person's playing so defensively and just sitting in a box because he wants to res his teammate that it's just not gonna work out. I'm not gonna let him do that. So I just spam AR into him since I don't have any rockets or anything. And once I realize that, it's pretty much GG on this guy's end, and the whole team's down. There's nothing this guy can do. With that in mind, it's always good to remember that if you can down somebody immediately, that's the best way you want to take on multiple opponents. I finally get the kill, and I end it with a 17 bomb. This has been my first solo squad win, and I'm very happy about it, very proud of it. So if you guys enjoyed it, enjoyed watching it, or learned something, don't forget to leave a like down below. This has been Rambler Gaming. I hope you guys enjoy the content, and have a great day. Peace.